Hi, my name is Dietrich. I'm the founder of Wheelsy. I'm working to build a better solution for affordable housing by converting used vehicles into mobile living spaces that people can both drive and live in, along with providing a platform called www.wheelsy.co that allows for other individuals to also list their vehicles for other people to both drive and live in. So the main problem that I'm trying to solve is housing, and housing seems to be getting increasingly out of reach. For almost all Americans, or a large amount of Americans, their largest expense is housing. So rent seems to keep rising, and wages don't seem to be adjusting. And as far as if you ask Google or ChatGPT, how many people in America are living in the vehicles, it should be around 3.1 million. And they said there's a 63% increase in this activity within the last few years, showing that it's a market that's continuing to grow. And also, most affordable housing solutions require land, zoning, or huge amounts of capital, right? Take tiny homes, for example. So yeah, maybe you buy a tiny home for 10 grand, but then the land you put it on is going to be another 40 grand, right? So this solution does not involve large amounts of capital or require land. So what I do is I find used vehicles, say a van on Facebook Marketplace for around $4,000. I clean it up, I put a bed in it, I kind of black out the windows, and then I put a sheet to make the back private. Then I literally sell it to an individual looking to rent it. I literally sell it to them, and then they make payments towards ownership, which is called seller financing. So now that I've sold it to them, I'm not legally required to put insurance on the vehicle because it's not my vehicle, right? So once it's in their hands, it's their vehicle, and they're legally required to put their own car insurance on the vehicle. So it's not an insurance nightmare. I have them sign an additional contract, waiving me, of damages, and a payment contract as well. So they pay me monthly payments, often around $300 to $400 a month. Until in this case with a 4K van, I would have them probably make payments until they've made around $8K in total. And once they've made around $8K in total, they should then own the van. But I also in the contract allow them to return the van at any time as long as it's in good condition. I would keep the payments and they would walk away and not have any damage to their credit. So one of the top 3 questions I get is like, what if the car breaks down? So it's their vehicle. They're responsible for the maintenance of it. That being said, it's a case-by-case basis. If somebody calls me, they have an issue, it's a case-by-case basis, and I may end up paying for it. So what about insurance? Since I'm selling them the vehicle, they get their own car insurance policy. So I sell it to them just like you on your car. You call up Geico and you get, your own car insurance policy. So since I'm not the owner, I don't have to carry, incredibly expensive and cumbersome insurance. So what do they pay up front? The first month, they cover their sales tax and state fees. So they do have to pay sales tax, right? So sales tax and state fees could be like $500 for like a 4K van, right? So I would just have them make all the payments to the state so that they're addressed, and then I would start collecting payments come month 2. We also should put Apple AirTags and trackers in the vehicle. Since I should become a lien holder on the vehicle, I should be able to legally allow to repossess it. So as far as the progress I made, I've successfully launched the Wheelsy platform. So it should be www.wheelsy.co. And I've already leased my first vehicle for around $299 a month. And when I made this listing, I posted this listing on Facebook and Craigslist, and I've received around 40 serious inquiries on Facebook and Craigslist. So this showcases very strong demand for this, for just an initial first listing. So the long-term goal for this is to kind of distance myself from leasing the vehicles directly, to just more operating as a platform like Airbnb or Turo, where others can list and lease mobile living spaces too. I apologize. Another question that people have is, hey, where do these people park the vehicles? There's actually a website that allows for this. It's called iOverlander. So if you just Google search iOverlander, and what that site does is that site is kind of an open source place where people living in their vehicles mark different places across the United States that they can park. So just take a look at that site, and it can show you a wide array of places you can park in your area. So right now I'm looking to raise somewhere over $200,000 for a fair amount of equity. And if this resonates with you, I'd be happy to send you over the pitch deck, the business plan, and more details about it. So you can reach out to me at my email, szustakd@gmail.com. And I should be sending out this video in an email. So if that interests you as well, you can just reply to that email. But thank you so much for your time, and thank you for your consideration.